Oh, you'll love to see it. The brute force frontal attack from the British. Chieftains supporting challenges. The Belgian troops coming up to help. Really nice. Hello guys, and welcome to a new Regiments video today by me, Vulcan. In this one we're going to be continuing with my Steel Surge Warpath. Previously we managed to completely destroy the Polish attack on our convoy, and today we're moving on to the next stage where we're going to hopefully be attacking the East Germans or raiding them. We'll have to make up our mind shortly, but 238 operational authority needs to be spent, and we also have some reports in the operations log, including a new message. Let's read this. The new normal. In his controversial article, Semenov, a professor of mathematics himself, posits an idea that the current situation will become the new normal. Even if a peaceful situation is negotiated, the accumulated political tension will inevitably lead to another hotspot, much like how an earthquake precipitates an aftershock. According to his predictive model, the increasing complexity of modern society, combined with the political stresses and stockpiled military hardware, inevitably leads to a chain reaction of conflicts across the globe. These conflicts will be driven by systems and numbers with minimal human input. War has evolved past the Cold War proxy stages, entering the current phase of conventional war between superpowers. The critical unknown variable is whether the conflicts will continue on a limited scale, or if the spiral of escalation will lead toward the limited nuclear war. Alright, well, we did get 20 strong point refunded, which means we are back up to 20 engineer support. I believe that is because the defences maybe didn't die in the last battle, so we get refunded them, which is actually quite nice. Okay, well, we've kind of got to the point where we've pretty much maxed out a lot of our task forces. I could go ahead and upgrade the Havoc task force to get ourselves access to the Mirage 5BA napalm. Napalm's really, really good for taking down defenses, so if we were going for the attack, that would be great. But I'm likely going to have to take the airspace denied next. So yeah, I think what we'll have to do is wait on that. We can use our operational authority for other things, like restoring our challenges, for example. I might want to restore the warriors as well. The next time around, we're definitely going to be using these M109s a lot. I can restore 3 Chieftain Mark 10s. Maybe I need to restore the rapiers. Pretty important unit to have. What else? I think just restoring both of the warriors is fine. We can restore the AAFV Fusiliers and possibly the Alouette as well. We'll restore the Javelin. I don't think we need to go like too crazy on this. We can go more deployment points maybe. Supplies is good. Engineer support's good. Yeah, since we're attacking we don't need engineer support anyway, so we'll leave it at 15 operational authority. We could spend it, but it's kind of pointless. We'll just keep it around for when we actually need it. And I think what we're going to do is proceed with the main plan. So attack and seize key objectives, take as much ground as, and destroy as many enemy troops as possible. Sounds good. Right, let's go to events. We'll go airspace denied, and in we go. Now with airspace denied, we're going to have to rely very heavily on artillery, because usually what would happen is you'd spot like defenses on these objectives and then you would attack them with airstrikes maybe, but it's going to be very, very heavy artillery, and that is a lot of objectives to take. Wow. Okie dokie, we've got some work to do. Foxtrot and Juliet are our main objectives, which is nice. There's only 2 main objectives to capture. They're going to be attacking from here on the right and here on our left, which makes taking Foxtrot actually very awkward. Like, Juliet's going to be fine, and maybe we could set up defense in November. We can push across from India, Kilo, to Foxtrot from there. I think that's probably the better avenue of attack. So let's get the challenges down. We'll of course start with challenges. Get the scimitar in, of course. We'll definitely have both units of mortars. That's going to be super important, as well as the M109s, which I'm going to put on a separate group so that I can use them frequently. We'll have the Chieftain with them as well. We'll make sure to bring the rapier for anti-air. And then behind those, well, I might as well bring in the other Chieftain Mark 10. We'll go for the warriors with rifles. Maybe the AIFVs. You can bring in the Alouette as well. Link's Toe. 200 points. I could have sworn that was only 150 before. Actually, no, it's probably costing more because of the event, right? Airspace denied. Helicopters are more expensive to deploy. Yeah, exactly. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we have extra to do that anyway. So I'm tempted to deploy them. I think I'll bring the Alouette instead. Okay, let's go. So we'll get the challengers to move ahead. Scimitar can be on hold fire. And that can creep forwards as it has good stealth. And then we just want to back ourselves up with the infantry. Get the Alouette into a good position. Get the mortars behind.
Ready. We'll go.
The rapier needs to stay relatively close, and then we just have the M109 stay in the base sector, because that will be able to get supply automatically. Alright, yeah, so Delta, Lima, Juliet is where we're going to go first, straight into November, and we can clean out the stuff in between as we head to the right side.
What's next?
I do have area recon, so we can use that.
Roger, will do.
Quite a lot of enemy forces.
Be advised, targets spotted.
I'll let the M109s do their thing.
Orders. Reporting hostile fire. Over.
Gotta stay away from the enemy artillery. Oh, you'll love to see it. The brute force frontal attack from the British. Chieftains supporting challenges. The Belgian troops coming up to help.
Roger.
Really nice. Let's get some supply to come with us. Another thing that's going to be pretty important. Okay, good hits.
Loud and clear.
Really good start.
Pushing out.
And the East Germans always going to struggle against our larger tanks. The mortars going ham on any unit that they see is really nice.
We'll go.
We'll have the Fusilier and the Warriors unload. And they can push through the tree line.
Listening. We'll go. Out.
I'm tempted to get the mortars to just get rid of this, like, barbed wire for us. Capping that nicely. Now we can move across to Lima.
What's next?
We'll leave the charge with the challengers.
Pushing out.
I'll leave the chieftains here And I'll leave maybe like the Fusiliers here. The warriors can come on the attack with us.
Ready. Roger, will do.
I'm just going to let them sit there and dismantle that for us. Let's area recon Lima, so we have an idea of where we're headed. Scimitars need to come with us as well, but I need to make sure that we stay near the supply.
Roger, out. Ready. Roger, will do.
I'll get both the mortars in range and we can just absolutely smother them with mortar fire. Artillery fire's doing well though as well. Really, really nice.
Solid copy on all.
We may need to speed things up a little bit. But what I can do is kind of just charge at them at full speed, and as we get closer we'll become more accurate anyway. That will help a lot with the kills.
Roger, will do. Ready.
Well, the recon unit's going to be dead shortly, so that's good.
Affirmative. Over. Loud and clear.
All the mortars going to be firing away.
Under attack. Please advise.
Ooh. 4 scimitars taking a lot of damage.
What's next? Solid copy.
Just a lot of units to kill.
Loud and clear.
Right, that should be Lima captured, so we'll take Juliet after.
Solid
This is
copy
going to be
on all.
requiring another brute force attack from all my tanks. What I am going to do, we'll just leave the Fusiliers like a little bit deeper in Delta.
Orders.
Then at least I can bring over my Chieftain Mark 11s to help us out. These can leave because we need more supply. This can meet my scimitars
Failed.
somewhere over here.
Listening.
They're gonna get suppressed and then shot in the rear.
Ready.
Ooh. That's not
Zone
good.
captured.
Reporting KIA. Solid copy on all.
Okay, well, retreat these. Move those forwards.
Loud and clear.
Oh wow, that artillery.
Voice smoke. Reverse.
We'll let my scimitars leave for the time being and hopefully keep the others alive. We'll area recon Juliet.
Engaging enemy. Send back.
Should be able to see them.
Affirmative.
Okay, now we can see them.
Loud and clear.
So many tanks here.
Roger. Out. Ready.
Let's move that supply up. We'll bring up a new supply. I might even bring up the links. I think the links will help us with these tanks that are dug in.
Loud and clear. Roger. Out. Ready. Ready for action. Roger.
Ouch. We'll come across, take out the T-72s. These are dug in nicely, but I don't know if they're going to be able to stop all of these lot. I kind of need warriors there with... Unfortunate.
Roger. Will do.
Alright, well we've destroyed the defense of Juliet. We just need to go cap that with something. I'll send the warriors over there and we have to come back to
Zone lost.
Delta.
What's next?
Maybe I send my challengers back because they're faster.
Wilco out. Orders. Solid copy on all.
We can't capture Juliet because we don't have Delta, but what I'm going to do is we're going to sit in Juliet with our warriors. Because we've killed a lot of the defenses. That's like the hardest part to deal with.
Loud and clear.
I'm actually bringing over the Lynx and the Alouette to help those. A supply can leave. This supply needs to head over. Ooh, we're taking shots from the defenses at Kilo.
Affirmative. Over.
That's tough. Those challengers can leave.
Loud and clear. Solid copy.
Well, the AA is in a good spot at least, stopping those airstrikes from being effective. Yeah, we'll bring up warriors with rifles. The AT weapon that they have, the Law 80, is just so much better than the M72 Law. I think these are like MiGs, right? Coming in to try and shoot down the helicopters.
Wilco.
It's going to be the last. I'm going to come across to Kilo here with the Chieftains.
Listening.
See if we can clean out whatever's there. We need to get our cap on quickly. I was right to try and defend this, but I just didn't really have enough there. I probably should have brought those in because I need the second challenger.
Ready. Wilco.
Like now my units are spread out, it feels like I don't have enough. Maybe the plan changes. Maybe we go Kilo, India, Foxtrot, because we'll be cleaning out Kilo now. Let me just area recon this.
Heads up. Enemy contact. What's next? Roger, will do. Reporting hostile fire. Over.
Alright, we'll leave those in defense now. And at least I'll have some support. I'll bring up another AIFV since we're not going to be able to... Like, we're not going to be able to bring in the challenges anyway. Not sure how I lost the Chieftain though. Oh, it's probably the HGM coming in from behind.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, that's another Chieftain dead.
Reverse.
Zone captured.
Wilco out.
Okay, well I guess we just push it Echo as well, because they're just overlapping the whole time.
Listening. Wilco.
5 minutes remaining.
Yeah, let's push in from this direction. We've got to kind of hurry things up a bit here. Get the Alouette over here to provide recon. The interesting thing about this engagement is I don't really have much use for my rally.
Zone captured.
Heavy direct fire. Listening.
Right, we're capturing Juliet anyway. That's good. The links can leave and we can get the challengers in. Oh, we can already get the challenger in. Good. The ace gems are doing work, which is nice.
What's next?
Okay, good. Right now, push those in aggressively. Once we capture Juliet, we'll capture
Zone
Kilo.
captured.
Once we capture Kilo, we'll capture Echo.
Enemy identified.
Just have to retreat. So do those.
Retreating now.
There's so many tanks on defense, it's crazy.
Loud and clear. Got it. Pushing out.
Been a bit lazy on my supply, if I'm honest. Haven't really had them in the right position throughout this so far. We'll get a little bit of extra time when we capture Kilo.
Zone
We'll get a little bit of
capture.
extra time when we capture Echo as well.
Roger.
But let's just area recon near Mike. We'll spot the unit in here shortly. Start hammering these with shells.
Solid copy.
Good.
Loud and clear. Soldier out.
I would like to push through to India.
Zone captured.
That gave us 22 seconds extra. That's not very many. Not enough to capture another point entirely, I don't think.
Affirmative. Over. Loud and clear. Roger.
Maybe we can push on India in time.
Orders.
I think this is a little bit of a counter-attack on this side.
Front 1000. What's next?
We're going to want to shut that down.
Reporting KIA.
1 minute remaining.
Okay, good hit.
Under attack. Please advise. Affirmative. Over.
My M109s really aren't doing as much for me as I hoped they would.
Copy. Pulling back.
But we're getting good hits in with the challenges here, which is great. When we capture Juliet, I don't know if this is going to count per phase. I think that's just per stage. So we'll have time next time to take Foxtrot, I think. Alright, well, challenges did really well there. We did 135 kills, 26 losses. It's okay. It's okay. Let's go next phase. And we'll see where that leaves us. So I think it's just proceed with the attack. And then we want to try and get the other objective. Which should be okay. I think we'll be fine. I would like to get more deployment points. It's going to be uneventful this time around. Definitely need more supply. I don't know if I want to like just upgrade this so we have more like territorial rifles, although they only have M72s as well. I think just more deployment points is important. And then we can always like spend that on these territorials maybe. I should restore the challenges for sure. Should probably restore the scimitars as well. Because the scimitar and the alouette are like my only recon units, so it's very, very important that we keep those at max strength. But that seems okay. Any new messages? Built to last. Given how many things went off the rails, the reader might think that the reserve and mobilization systems wouldn't be an exception. Yet, aside from political issues in the Netherlands and Belgium, they proved remarkably resilient. From an outsider's perspective, the mass movement of men and military hardware might seem like pure chaos bordering on insanity, but the numbers tell a different story. Now brought up to their full wartime strength, the reserve and cadre battalions swiftly filled the gaps in the battle lines of the armies that had survived June. Despite significant logistical challenges, just 6 days of the ceasefire were enough to restore more than 2/3 of formations to combat effective strength, However, cohesion left much to be desired. The lack of collective training meant that many units would be depleted again in mid-days. A shortage of experienced units meant that fire brigading became the norm. They were casually detached from the parent formations and thrown into the crisis points time and time again, each unit carving its own warpath. Right, we'll leave 17 operational authority. We'll go to events, uneventful for this one. Let's go in. So we're going to be able to have a lot more units because even if I'm utilizing the links and the alouettes, we're going to have plenty of points left over to bring in all of the infantry units, which is nice because the infantry units are very good on the defense. So particularly like over at Juliet where we have the warriors, for example, if I could get to November and we clean that out, it would be very, very nice indeed. Now, we do also have Harrier cluster bombers again, which is great. So that's good. I'm going to area recon this from the start and we'll just get going into that again. I'll bring the Chieftain Mark 10 forwards. I think I could technically start these dug in maybe if I put them here. I don't know if I want to do that. These warriors with rifles and the Fusiliers, I don't know what I want to do. Like maybe we could like push through the trees here with those and kind of like line up the attacks for the tanks to come through afterwards. I do have the Chieftain here. Maybe we can use the Chieftains. Plus like the Scimitar. I want to keep the Scimitar with the main tanks. We'll definitely bring up the warriors here then. Maybe we can destroy this and defend it with these units. We'll see if we can do that. Supply can catch up. Okay, I think we're good to go. Let's confirm. And we'll do artillery illumination. We'll do area recon. Actually, I might want to area recon November. No, we'll do it here. And then we start moving in on that objective. Right, then what we want to do is have the warriors kind of move up the tree line here. We'll let the chieftains move up and kind of take the brunt of the fire.
We're getting a lot of fire here.
Want to put these onto hold fire. We'll come in from the back with the Fusiliers. Right, I'm near India. I have no idea what we're going to be up against, but I might just bring in my clusters ASAP.
Ready. Roger.
If we can take that sooner than later, it'd be very, very nice.
Copy.
Big hits.
Orders. Got it. Pushing out.
There's no real contest at November at the moment. I'm going to artillery illuminate here. Ooh. Okay. Thankfully we got rid of those. That would have been very nasty. M72 in the side. Very nice. Mike is ours. Alright, good kills, good kills.
We need support right Loud and clear. Roger, will do.
Just unload those and have them keep going. We do want to take out that artillery unit back there.
Zone captured.
Alright, things are going pretty well. We'll move the challengers into India. And I might just keep them on defense there. Okay, interesting. BKT-55. Just hit them with an airstrike.
On the way. Taking heavy direct fire.
I can use rally on these challengers to keep their rate of fire up.
Solid copy on all. What's next?
Good. Okay, I'm going to put the Chieftains up the top here.
Got it. Pushing out.
The warriors can stay in the town and sit on November. These warriors are going to come with me to the right hand side alongside those Fusiliers. Over here, we'll move up the Scimitar. I'm going to keep the challenges on the corner while we get the supply up.
Copy on all. Vehicle lost. How copy?
Wait, where did I lose a vehicle? Oh, it was the Challenger.
Affirmative.
Alright, well that's pretty close to the
Loud and clear.
spawn, so we're going to just tell that to go back and we'll bring in a new one.
Zone captured.
So the Chieftain being entrenched up here. I will put it closer actually. That means we can overwatch November.
Solid copy.
And we'll keep the supply there to keep the warriors topped up. We can take India, and we can leave these warriors here. And then we can continue on the attack to Foxtrot. And take the second part in order to get the victory points.
Roger out. Orders.
I'm going to move the supply up to India.
Zone captured.
Bring in the new challengers here.
Ready. Roger, will do.
That's going to be the last unit defending Oscar.
What's next?
Okay, warriors, come here. You're going to be in this building on the backside. And then all you lot can push in this direction. And what will hopefully happen is we'll kind of come together with our forces here, be able to defend at Gulf and Oscar. That's going to give us so much operational authority if we manage to capture all of this. Obviously the priority is Foxtrot, but afterwards I'm going to keep going for Hotel and Gulf. Give us good defensive positions.
Solid copy on all.
Surprised I can't really see too many enemy defenses at the moment.
Ordnance on the way.
Immediately hit those with clusters.
Wilco out.
Zone captured.
We're getting a lot of fire here. No targets in the area. Over.
Big hits. Very big hits, actually. Because now the mortars can finish off the infantry here. The AFV Fusiliers should be able to get the job done. Alright. That chieftain needs to make sure it's facing the right direction. Alright, we're cleaning up pretty nicely.
Loud and clear.
I think what we do is we get all our troops together to attack Foxtrot. I can leave these on the defensive at Oscar because they might bring in units from this direction.
Listening. Solid copy.
For area recon on the far side of Foxtrot, we can always artillery illuminate as well.
What's next? Wilco out. On station.
Perfect. Alright, we took them out already. We'll artillery illuminate over here then. That might allow us to spot some more stuff with the scimitar. Because what I'm going to do with the scimitar is we'll put it up on the hill.
What's next?
Alright, it might be a good idea to have the supply resupply the Fusiliers. We can rearm and get some reinforcements onto those squads.
Solid copy on all.
Zone captured.
I will swing across now to hotel.
Heads up. Enemy contact. What's next? Wilco.
Mortar fire will do a great job for us, killing off a lot of the enemy infantry there.
Loud and clear.
Just an enemy unit in the open, so I'm a bit worried there's
Engaging enemy.
like movement coming in
Backup.
from here, unless that was dug in. I don't think it is.
Listening.
Right, having some infantry to lead the charge through the town is pretty important. I'm going to area recon on this side of the town. Ah, my track rapier's all the way over here.
Ammo ready. Requesting resupply.
There's AIFEs taking a big hit.
Preparing coordinates for this strike. Solid copy.
Try and get some decent cluster in. Nice. Our supply's done. There is like an AA unit behind there that I kind of want to kill.
Orders. Roger. Will do.
Right, let's just push through with what we got. Or artillery illuminate them all.
Listening.
Oh, not the Alouette. Oh, we'll let that leave. That is way too close to dead. We'll need new mortars, so we'll bring those up. We'll need more supply, so we can bring those up. Just gotta wait for these alignment points to come back, and then we're good.
Tactical support on the way. Enemy identified.
They're already dead.
Orders. Affirmative.
Or we could even make it.
Zone captured.
No targets in the area.
If we capture Gulf, it's total domination, so I assume we'd just go for that. Let's just get in there and finish the job. We don't need to go and destroy that Shilka.
Ready. Solid copy on all.
It's wild how they can get that close
Under attack. Please advise.
and not be able to spot them, like these scimitars. It might just be because it's dark. Ooh. Ouch.
Orders.
Enemy cluster.
Out.
That's not fun, is it?
Listening. Roger out.
We're holding on everywhere else. So we've just got to dismantle the remainder of these tanks. Take Gulf. And that'll be job done.
Orders.
A nice, successful attack. The warriors on defense should be okay, although the engineers will be pretty good at killing them. What they're built for. I'm concerned that's not the only unit that's attacking, because if it isn't,
What's next?
that could be painful. We'd have to like
Zone
run back and
captured. Total domination
take
achieved.
India. But there we go, we got it. Nice. Total domination. It's always very satisfying to get total domination on master difficulty. 177 killed, 21 losses. Nice clean battle. Absolutely annihilated the East Germans. Move on to the next phase. So that should move us on to the next stage actually as well, because we completed all of the objectives. So now we can either choose a defense against the Polish, or we can do an escort against the East German. Let's have a look at our operations log. Nothing to read there. We have 333 operational authority to spend. I'll make sure to spend that next time around, because unfortunately, guys, it has been my time, but still thoroughly enjoying this warpath in Regiments. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it too. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.